Today marks the start of season number 3 here in our New York Knicks, MyNBA franchise here on NBA2K23. We've got the Knicks season opener here at the Madison Square Garden against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns, in what should be a really fun matchup. This is going to be a fun season, I think, for the Knicks. In the offseason, the team made a lot of changes. The team looks very different, and not just in terms of logo and jerseys. The roster itself looks drastically different, and we'll quickly recap the offseason here in case you missed any of the offseason episodes, the draft preview, the draft, or free agency. Make sure to check out the series playlist where all of the episodes of this series dating back to the very first episode are located. So we'll be playing our opening game against the Phoenix Suns at the Madison Square Garden. We'll play another game today, probably against Atlanta, because obviously we made a pretty big move with them, acquiring John Collins via trade in exchange for Jalen Brunson and some other assets. In the draft, we added DJ Ramses with the 9th pick. We traded up to the 11th pick to select Coco Diablo, and then we drafted Ra Khalif Dumbu with the 22nd pick, although he will be out most of the year as he broke his vertebrae in Summer League. We signed James Wiseman in free agency, giving him a true second opportunity here with the Knicks. And, of course, we traded for John Collins as well. So the core of this team looks a lot different. Last year was a major disappointment. We finished, I think, 33-49, which is drastically worse than year one. So we knew we had to make some changes to this roster. We've obviously been trying to get superstar players like Zion Williamson and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander via trade. Neither of those guys were available in the offseason, so we did the best we could in terms of acquiring other good players and other young assets, and I think we did a pretty good job in doing so, and I think this team will certainly improve. We've got a quintuple header here for the season openers, including us hosting the Phoenix Suns, who also are entering a new era. They traded for Kevin Durant last year at the trade deadline, and they were really bad after the deadline. They acquired Ben Simmons in the offseason. They drafted Johnny Contree Jr., number 4 overall, but they did lose Chris Paul. He ended up retiring. So it's a pretty new-look team. It's also a homecoming for the rookie, Johnny Contree. He played at Syracuse, and of course his former Syracuse teammate, DJ Ramses, is on the others team. So as we look at the starting lineups here for the Suns, it'll be Contree, Booker, Simmons, Durant, and Jonas Valanciunas with Mikal Bridges as their 6th man. For the Knicks, it'll be Cesar DiCarlo, DJ Ramses, RJ Barrett, John Collins, and James Wiseman. 3 of those guys were not on the team last year. Ramses, Collins, and Wiseman, of course, are all new. The main guy off the bench, Coco Diablo, is also new. So a lot of key new pieces for the Knicks. It might take a little while to gel, but I think this is going to be a really fun season of New York Knicks basketball. Surely nothing can go wrong here on opening day. As James Wiseman wins the tip and we are underway, the Knicks open up with the ball. Here's the second-year point guard, Cesar DiCarlo, drives to the left side. DiCarlo goes inside, and oh my God, he's clutching at his knee. 9 seconds into the season, and our young point guard has suffered a non-contact knee injury. That's about as bad of a start as the Knicks could have asked for. He's able to walk off on his own power, but when you see non-contact knee injuries, you think ACL, MCL, really not good stuff. The rookie Coco Diablo will have to immediately check into the game as he gets the ball. Screen from Wiseman. Diablo inside for Wiseman, who throws it down. Coco Diablo, as gifted a scorer as he is, he's a really good passer as well, showing it there with his first assist. Here's the Suns' opening possession. The rookie Johnny Contree connects with Devin Booker in the corner, and Booker hits the 3. Contree showing off his passing ability. Booker now in his 10th NBA season as the Knicks have it in transition. Here's John Collins. Pull-up jumper, no good. Collins with the rebound, his 5th of the game, and he throws it down. 4 points and 5 rebounds within 2 minutes for John Collins. Not a bad first impression. Here's Coco Diablo now inside with the slam, his first NBA bucket. Diablo can score from every level of the floor. He's a really exciting player, showing it on that dunk as the Knicks are currently off to a really good start. They lead 8-3. Here is Devin Booker trying to get saucy. Booker connects on another 3. He has all 6 of Phoenix's points, both shots from beyond the arc. Here is Coco Diablo now with the screen from Wiseman. Diablo fadeaway. Tray ball is good. Coco Diablo is an incredible shooter off the catch, off the dribble. However you want him to shoot the ball, it's probably going to go in the net. The Suns looking to answer as Devin Booker hits another 3. All of Phoenix's points have been Devin Booker 3-pointers, and it's 9-11. Wiseman with the screen. Here's DJ Ramses, the other top pick in the corner for Coco Diablo, who hits the 3. Diablo shouldn't even be in the game right now, but with Cesar DiCarlo getting hurt, Diablo's taking advantage of his early opportunities, making a great first impression as Wiseman gets the putback dunk. The Knicks are really doing well on the glass. James Wiseman and John Collins are both giving this team much-needed energy in the front court. 16-10, Knicks looking good in the corner. Another three ball, this time by Dante Vincenzo, because he hit the three. I hope you get the joke. Now only a three-point game. The Suns looking to cut that even more as Ben Simmons gets the and one. Emmanuel quickly is called for the foul. Simmons would surprisingly make the free throw tying the game. As you'll notice on the bottom, we have a diagnosis for Cesar DiCarlo. Nice layup by Quickly. DiCarlo has suffered right knee tendonitis. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks, which obviously isn't great, but I do feel like the Knicks dodged a bullet because that really could have been a lot worse. Nice lob up for Larry Nance, who throws it down, flying the airplane, tying it at 18. Mayo in the corner for Reddish, who drives baseline. Reddish inside, makes the layup, and the Knicks are back on top. It's been a pretty back and forth first quarter, but overall, the Knicks look pretty solid as Reddish finds Splash Mayo in the corner. Mayo drives inside, makes the layup in contact to extend the lead for New York. 22-18, here's Devontae Graham, rock chalk. Heaves up the three, and it is good. Devontae Graham hits the triple. Phoenix within one, now within two. 21-23. Simmons guarded by Quickly. That, kids, is a mismatch, and Simmons makes the jumper. I don't know why he didn't try to back down, go for a closer shot, because we know Simmons doesn't like to shoot, nor is he good at shooting. You know who is good at shooting? Devontae Graham, who hits the corner three to put the Suns ahead by 3. Now Phoenix is up 28-23. The Knicks looking to get a last-second bucket. Step back for Reddish. It is no good. Not a bad first quarter for the Knicks, although it did kind of tail off there at the end. It currently trailed by 5, 28-23. Going into the second, Valanciunas guarded by R.J. Barrett. The Knicks may have some lineups where R.J. Barrett plays the 4, so that's a little discouraging to see him get beat on that rep pretty easily. DJ Rams is with it, not on the board yet. Gets it over to Coco Diablo, the rookie, who hits another 3. Both of these two rookies are extremely well-rounded offensive players, great scorers, great passers, as Devontae Graham has it inside. Shot is good. That was a pretty good defensive effort by DJ Ramses. He is not a great defender, but that was not a bad rep. 32-26, Booker looking to attack Ramses. That was a little bit worse that time. If DJ Ramses does improve defensively, though, he is going to be really good because the offense, it's there all right. Nifty move by DJ Ramses, his first NBA bucket. Coco Diablo with the pass. I think Ramses took too many steps for Coco to be credited with his assist, however, as Devin Booker hits the 3. Booker off to a phenomenal start offensively tonight. 37-28, Suns ahead. Here's Ramses with the throwdown. DJ Ramses is a really athletic wing, 6'6", super long arms, and he's an above-the-rim athlete, showing it on that play. Here's Barrett now, his first points of the day. Barrett's been quiet offensively, but on the other side of the floor, he has really limited Kevin Durant, who's been very quiet for the Suns today. Devin Booker with the floater. Book continues to be by far the number 1 option so far here in the first half for Phoenix as they lead by 5. Rams is on the screen and sends it in the corner for guess who? Coco Diablo. Another 3. His 4th of the half. He's got 14 points. The rookie out of Villanova is balling right now as Valanciunas hits the shot above the extended arm of James Wiseman. 41-37. Here comes Barrett on the screen. Moving mid-ranger, no good. Collins with the rebound. He gets the putback. 6 and 8 for Collins. He continues to be a force down low. 43-41. Good ball movement by the Suns. It's an and 1 for Kevin Durant as he is fouled by Cam Reddish. Durant finally getting involved here in the second quarter as it's a 3-point game. Nice lob from Quickly over to James Wiseman, who has nearly a double-double. 10 points, 8 boards. Again, it's definitely early, but James Wiseman looks the part here with the Knicks. He's been playing really well tonight. Johnny Conchery draws the double. He finds Larry Nance open in the corner for 3. Good passing IQ there by the rookie Conchery as it's 54-47 with under a minute left in the half. Splash Mayo with the throwdown. The second-year pro out of Duke with 5. 56-49, Mayo with it again here at the end of the first half. Sends it over quickly in the corner for Patrick Feinstein, who misses the three. So the Knicks trail by 7 going into halftime, 56-49. It has been a pretty competitive game up to this point. The rookie Coco Diablo is really playing well in the absence of Cesar DiCarlo, who of course is dealing with the knee injury. As we go to the second half, we'll see if the Knicks can make some noise. Here's Barrett with the screen from Wiseman. Barrett, his three-pointer is good. R.J. Barrett only with 2 points in the first half, hoping to see him make a bigger role here offensively in the second. Durant gets it over to Johnny Cotchery. He hits the three. Three-point shooting is the big weakness in Johnny Cotchery's game, but he does have good shot form, and I think he should be able to really improve upon that early in his NBA career. Simmons backing down. Nice move by Ben Simmons in his Phoenix Suns debut, of course playing here in New York where he has spent the last 2 seasons with the Nets. Wiseman with the mismatch. He's got Johnny Cotchery on him, and Wiseman takes the rookie to the woodshed. 61-54. Cotchery with a nice little move in the corner for Devin Booker. He hits the corner three, and the Suns lead by 10. 54-64. Coco Diablo with it. Diablo looks to travel inside. In traffic, gets it over to R.J. Barrett, and he answers right back with a three of his own. Diablo showing off his great passing instincts on that possession as it's back to a 7-point game. Durant guarded by the rookie Ramses. Not a bad defensive play, but Durant is really smooth down low. He is slithery. Here is DJ Ramses. Off the screen, hits the three. DJ Ramses is a really good three-point shooter, as is Coco Diablo. I would argue those two are the best three-point shooters on the Knicks roster right now, which more so is about how bad the Knicks shooting was at least last year. Johnny Cotchery with the floater. Suns up by 8. Here is Durant, guarded by the rookie Diablo. Durant on the screen, switches over with Ramses, and Kevin Durant hits a jumper. KD's really starting to play well here after a slow start to the game. Everybody on the Suns is in takeover mode. There's Jonas Valanciunas with the dunk. 72-62 now. Booker with it, guarded by Ramses. Booker with the screen from Nance. His shot on the move is good. Phoenix's offense is really firing on all cylinders right now as they're up by 12. Here is Ramses, gets the screen. DJ Ramses hoping to get open. Another fadeaway three is good. DJ Ramses is really starting to heat up with a pair of triples here in the third quarter. Good ball movement by the Suns. Durant with the reverse layup. The Knicks offense is really finding a groove, but as they're playing better on offense, the defense has looked a lot worse. Here's Ramses inside. Good pass over to John Collins, who hits the touch shot off the glass. 78-67 with about 3 to go here in the third. Good off-ball cut by Devin Booker with the slam. Nice play there by D-Book. 80-67. Pass is intercepted by Kevin Durant. Here comes Phoenix on the other end. KD sends it over to Booker. Booker with a dime inside, and the dunk is good by Mikal Bridges. 82-69. Nice. Here's Ramses. That's an and one. Defensive foul on Kevin Durant. He tried to draw the charge, but was unable to set his foot in time. DJ Ramses right now is really playing some good ball. Here's DiVincenzo inside. Nice pass over to Mikal Bridges, who hits the three. And again, as the Knicks offense is playing well, Phoenix is matching them, if not playing even better. 85-74. Here is a nice slam for Ben Simmons. And the Phoenix Suns lead by 13 with under a minute left in the third. Ramses on the screen. His shot will not fall, but Feinstein is there for the rebound and the putback. The Knicks continue to be really impressive on the glass tonight, particularly on the offensive glass. 87-76. It's Feinstein with the slam. Patrick Feinstein, the second-year pro out of Colorado, makes a great play. And it's a 9-point game here, final seconds of the third. DiVincenzo is no good. The Knicks are not going to have time to heave it up from half court. So New York trails by 9 going into the fourth. Phoenix has very subtly increased their lead in every quarter, but New York is still in this game, now only down by 7. Here's Johnny Cotchery. He cooks Coco Diablo. Diablo is a really good defender, but not so much on that possession. Nice block by Wiseman. Here comes the Knicks. John Collins with the ball. Sends it in the corner for Coco Diablo. Diablo with a nice move. He makes the layup, and it's a 7-point lead here for the Knicks. Now a 9-point lead. Coco Diablo with it. On the screen, Diablo looks to drive inside, gets it over to Emmanuel quickly on the wing. He hits the three, and the Knicks are only down by 6. Diablo Drives inside. Coco Diablo with an and one. He's got 18. Booker called for the foul. It is now just a one-score game, 93-90. Durant with the screen from Valanciunas. Heaves up a prayer and he airballs it. Things are really not going well right now for the Suns. New York is playing some very good ball here in the fourth quarter. Following Phoenix possession, same score, Booker on the screen. The Phoenix Suns are going to try to get him more involved just like in the first half, and I think if they do, they very well could win this game. Diablo sets the screen. Here's Coco Diablo over to Killa Cam Reddish for three. Reddish has been pretty inefficient from beyond the arc tonight. Finally gets one to fall. Reddish now inside for Wiseman. He makes the layup, and the Knicks have taken the lead, 96-97. New York has completely dominated this fourth quarter. It's been very one-sided. Here's John Collins. Sends it in the corner for the rookie, Coco Diablo, who hits the triple. He's now got 22 and 5 as the Knicks lead by 4. Durant inside for Valanciunas, but it's stolen away by R.J. Barrett, who takes it coast to coast with the reverse slam. Barrett with the dunk, and the Knicks are going to extend their lead. Completely failed lob there from DJ Ramses. Durant pushing the tempo over to Johnny Conchery. Three-pointer's no good. Wiseman with the rebound. The Suns are going to start playing the foul game, and at this point, it's pretty much over. 109-102 your final. The Knicks take home opening night here against the Suns. Phoenix was in control really the entire game, but the Knicks outscored Phoenix by 16 points in the final quarter to ultimately get the win and start their season 1-0. Overall, I think there's a lot of positives from this game to take out if you're a Knicks fan, and obviously it's early, you're only one game in, but I think the team looked really promising today. Our two first-round rookies both played very well. Coco Diablo with 24 and 5 on really good shooting. DJ Ramses with 20 and 6 on not as good shooting. James Wiseman with 18 and 17. RJ only had 12, but he played really good defense on Durant, and then everybody else was fine. On the flip side, Devin Booker was very good, and that's about it. Nobody on the Suns really stood out. Durant was pretty quiet. He only had 11 points. So overall, a really solid win. With Cesar DiCarlo being injured for the next month, Coco Diablo will now slide over to be the starting point guard. We're going to simulate these next 4 games leading up to this matchup against Atlanta. We have a 4-game homestand and then a matchup on the road against Charlotte as we get offered a trade. The Clippers are already trying to get rid of DeMar DeRozan. They've had him for like 3 games. Obviously, I'm going to say no. We would only go 1-3 in that stretch. Our win was very impressive, though. We blew out a really good Cavs team. That's Cleveland's only game so far, yet we've played 5 up to this point. Everybody produced, a bunch of guys in the double figures, but they only lost by 52 to Charlotte, letting them score 90 in the second half alone. So that brings us to this matchup against the 2-0 Hawks. They have the same amount of wins as us, but they've played in 3 less games. They, of course, are led by Trae Young, Paul George, and their new acquisition, former New York Knick Jalen Brunson, who was acquired via trade in exchange for John Collins. So it's the revenge game for both, as well as Dominic Cherry, although he doesn't seem to be in their rotation yet, which is a little bit odd because they only have 4 guards. But I guess they're only playing 3 of them, and Cherry still has to earn a spot. So it should be fun here. 2 teams with a lot of history, big-time rivals, and now they just swapped 2 of their best players, Jalen Brunson for John Collins. So that adds another interesting layer to the rivalry. Brunson is averaging 15.5 points through the team's first 2 games of the year. Stats don't really matter too much when you play 2 games. Brunson starting in the backcourt alongside Trae Young. They'll be joined by Paul George, Cameron Johnson, and Onyeka Okongwu. For the Knicks, it'll be Diablo, Ramses, Barrett, Collins, and Wiseman as Okongwu wins the tip. And we are underway here at State Farm Arena in Atlanta. The Hawks with the ball. Here's Jalen Brunson, the former Knick, in the corner for Paul George, who hits the 3. PG returned to the Hawks on the player option after being acquired last year at the deadline from the Clippers. Brunson now in the other corner hits the 3, and the Hawks are off to a quick start. They lead 6-0. The Knicks looking to respond. Here's DJ Ramses with the screen from Collins. Ramses on the move. Midi is going to fall. DJ Ramses continues to play pretty well. Both him and Coco Diablo have been pretty solid here for the Knicks through the first 5 games of the year as Collins' shot rattles in and out. But Ramses is there at the offensive rebound. He has the size mismatch with Brunson and takes advantage. Good start for DJ Ramses, who's got all 4 of the Knicks' points. Brunson on the screen from Cam Johnson. Inside for the slam. Nice move by Jalen Brunson. He is flexing on his former team as it's 10-4. Ramses blows by the defender for the slam. DJ Ramses is on fire to start this game here in Atlanta as it's 10-6. Here's Trae Young with some space. Coco Diablo kind of sagged off there, and it backfires. The Hawks offense off to a really nice start. Why stop now? Jalen Brunson hits the three. He's got 8, which is more than the entire Knicks team. And the Hawks are up big, 16-6. Wiseman with the screen for the rookie. Coco Diablo. Coco and Ramses are both so good shooting threes off of structure, whether it's off balance, on a screen, something like that. Shot no good from Barrett, but Wiseman is there for his 4th rebound of the game, and he gets the putback. Now it's 16-11. Screen from Okongwu. Young in the corner over to Paul George. No good, but Okongwu is there for putback slam. Okongwu and Wiseman, of course, drafted in the same class, just a few picks apart back in 2020. Here's John Collins with the mismatch on Brunson. The two players traded for each other, and Collins misses inside. How do you miss that? You had Jalen Brunson, who's a good, 8 inches shorter. Brunson looks to make a play, again guarded by Collins, and Brunson misses as well. So both players guarding each other, both miss layups. I feel like that's more embarrassing for the guy who happens to be 6'9". Diablo misses the 3. Wiseman with the board, out to DJ Ramses. He continues his hot start with 9 of the Knicks' first 14 points. Shout out to James Wiseman with the putback assist as it's 20-16. Trae Young with a dime over to Trey Bell. Drafted in the first round last year out of the Ohio State University. As Splash Mayo backs down on Bell, it's an and one. Great move by Splash Mayo. And the Knicks are now only down by 3, although really both offenses have kind of struggled over the last 3 to 4 minutes. Here's Naz Reid with a nice pass, and the three-pointer will fall, somehow beating the shot clock. That was Cody Martin who hit the triple. The Knicks answer right back. Cam Reddish hits the 3, 22-25. Reddish, another former Hawk. Both of these teams, not just Brunson and Collins, but both of these teams have other guys who used to play for their respective squads. The Hawks have Omer Yurtseven at center, not currently in the game, but he played for the Knicks last year. Good layup by Cam Reddish, despite some solid defense by Cam Johnson. 24-25, here's Reddish, sends it over to Emmanuel Quickly with a deep three-pointer, and Quickly connects. 27-27, here's DJ Ramses, who played great in the first quarter, looking to keep it going. Knicks for layup in contact. Nice play by Ramses. 29-27, here is Jalen Brunson, screen from Reid. Brunson lobs it up for the big fella, Naz Reid, who throws it down as New York calls the timeout. Game tied at 29. Cam Johnson inside over to Paul George, guarded by Ramses. George inside with a nice move, backing down, makes the layup to put the Hawks ahead. Now tied at 31. Both offenses still really not playing all that well here in the second quarter. As Trae Young misses the 3, but Okongwu is there for the putback. Wiseman wasn't inside to defend because he needed to help on the perimeter with Trae Young. 33-31, Young guarded by Coco Diablo. Inside for Cam Johnson, who makes the layup over Cam Reddish. And it's now 35-31. John Collins not on the scoreboard yet. The Hawks have really shut him out. He misses. Wiseman gets it back over to Collins again, who finally is on the board as he makes the shot. James Wiseman continuing to do all the little things. He has 9 rebounds here in the first half. Diablo, step back. Trey ball is good for Coco Diablo. His second 3 here in the first half. 36-35, Knicks ahead. Here is Wiseman with the dunk. Great move by James Wiseman, who is 6'9". Nice. Collins gets it over to R.J. Barrett. Barrett has it stripped away. He also has not scored yet today. And then on the other end, Trae Young lets it fly from the top of the key to tie it at 38. Following Hawks possession, 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Trae Young with a dime inside for Onyeka Okongwu, who throws down the dunk. 38-40. Diablo gets it over to Mayo, the blue-headed Bandits. Screen from Collins. Mayo with a beautiful pass for John Collins, who sends home the dunk. John Collins, known for his dunking ability, one of the main reasons why Hawks fans really grew to like him. As Bell misses the 3. Omer Yurtseven, the former Knick, with the putback. He was acquired in the Julius Randle trade last year with the Miami Heat, as it's 40-42. Bell gets it over to Trae Young. Young, his three-pointer is good. Nice shot for Trae Young. as it's now 42-45. Half a minute left to go in the first half. Trae Young, no good. Nice rebound and put back again by Omer Yurtseven, doing the little things here late in the first half for Atlanta. 42-47. Bell gets it over to Trae Young. Young inside, puts up the floater, no good. And that'll wrap up the first half. It's been a low-scoring defensive battle up to this point. But currently, the Hawks do lead by 5. Trae Young playing quite well for them. Jalen Brunson with 8 points. John Collins only with 4. Collins has not looked all that sharp so far today. Collins has not been all that sharp this season as a whole. He's only averaging around 10 points a game. As Diablo misses the shot, Collins with the board, guarded by Brunson, and this time John Collins takes advantage as he makes the layup. 44-47, here's Trae Young. He sends it in the corner over to Jalen Brunson, who makes the shot. Nice move by Brunson. 44-49. Barrett still not on the scoreboard. Hook shot, no good. Wiseman with the rebound, and Wiseman heaves up the layup. It is good. Nice play by James Wiseman, who is 8 and 10. Wiseman really looking good here in his early stint with the Knicks as Jalen Brunson finds room off the screen. He hits the 3. The Hawks lead by 6. Wiseman with the screen here for DJ Ramses. Three-pointer won't fall. Collins there with the rebound in the other corner for R.J. Barrett, who finally is on the board with a three-pointer. 49-52. DJ Ramses now with it. Blows by Brunson, and Ramses can tie it on the and one. DJ Ramses really looking good as a scorer today. He's really taken initiative. He's been aggressive. He did miss the free throw, however, so the Hawks are still on top. Knicks looking to change that, and they will, as John Collins makes the layup off the assist by R.J. Barrett. 8 and 8 for Collins. Brunson inside, trying to cook up James Wiseman. No good. But the putback will fall by Wenglin Wall, the second-year pro out of Duke. Wiseman with the size mismatch, kind of heaves one up. I don't really know why he did that, but Collins is there for the rebound and the putback. John Collins really looking like his normal self here in the second half. 55-54, Diablo with the mismatch. He'll miss the layup. The Knicks got to do better scoring in contact, but hey, that works too. John Collins with the rebound and a powerful slam. 57-54, Knicks ahead. Here is Ramses, tries to get by Brunson. Nifty step back. This kid is so crafty with the ball in his hands. You don't know what move he's going to make next. 5-point lead for the Knicks. Here's Paul George off the catch. He hits the 3. George showing that there's still a lot left in the tank, although he's really starting to age as Wenglin Wall gets the dunk. 59-59. Now your score with 4 minutes left in the third. Knicks now ahead by 2. Here's Young, denied at the rim by Ahmed Kabongo, the second-year pro out of the Democratic Republic of Congo. On the other end, Killa, Cam Reddish, the former Hawk, hits the 3, and it's a 5-point lead for New York. Now a 3-point lead, 64-61. Here's Trae Young. He will send it to the corner for Trey Bell, who knocks down the tray, and Bell will tie it at 64. Here is Trae Young, gets it over to Martin, over to the big fella, Naz Reid. He hits the 3, and the Hawks are now ahead, 67-64. Here's Martin with it, trying to make a play, sends it inside, good dunk by Omer Yurtseven, the native of Turkey, gobble gobble. 68-73, quickly in the corner, over to Cam Reddish. He'll hit the 3. Reddish shooting the 3 ball a lot better today than he did in the first game against Phoenix. As that'll wrap up the third, 71-73. Hawks barely ahead. Into the fourth now, Reed gets it over to Jalen Brunson, guarded by Coco Diablo. Brunson with a nice move inside, and he will double the Atlanta lead. The Hawks heave up a 3 at the shot clock, no good, but Reed gets the rebound. George in the corner over to Jalen Brunson. The Knicks had like 4 guys down low, knowing the Hawks were going to heave it up, and they still didn't get the offensive rebound, and it backfires big time. Coco over to R.J. Barrett. He misses. There's Wiseman with the rebound, back out to Coco Diablo, who hits the 3. And again, an offensive rebound leading to 3. This time, it helps the Knicks. Diablo's been a little disappointing today, only 9 points, no assists. He hasn't shot the ball all that well, but he is a rookie. It happens. Paul George with a nice move, 74-80. Coco Diablo trying to get hot here late in this game, but he misses the 3. There's Wiseman with the putback. Great move by James Wiseman. 78-81 with 4 minutes left to go. Paul George with the basketball. George with the two-handed dunk. Nice play by PG-13. 78-83. Diablo with the screen from John Collins. Coco Diablo sends it inside for Collins, who makes the layup. I wish he went for the dunk, but John Collins now with 14 and 10 tonight. 80-83. RJ Barrett with it. Barrett with the screen. Barrett goes inside over to James Wiseman, and he will make the layup. 82-83. It's a one-point game here with 2.5 to go. Can the Knicks clutch it out? The rookie Ramses with the size mismatch, guarded by Brunson. Screen from Wiseman. Ramses, his shot will fall. DJ Ramses again. He's a crafty, creative player on the offensive end of the floor, as Brunson immediately hits a shot of his own to put Atlanta ahead 85-84 with 2:12 left to go on the clock as the Knicks call a timeout. Following New York possession, here's Diablo, gets it over to Reddish in the corner for Ramses. He's got 19. Ramses' three is good. DJ Ramses, the rookie, has ice in his veins. 87-85. Ramses looking to make another play inside for Reddish, who floats in the layup, and it is a 4-point lead. Trae Young gets it over to Naz Reid. Reid looking to make a play. Three-pointer is good to cut it to a one-point game. 89-88 with about a minute to go. Biggest possession of the game for the Knicks. It's in the hands of Wiseman, who gets it over to Coco Diablo, who has the mismatch with Trae Young on him, and Coco capitalizes. And the Knicks lead by 3, picking on Atlanta's worst defender. George with the spin move over to Cam Johnson. His three for the tie is not going to fall. Collins with the rebound. He is eventually fouled. 91-88. Knicks are going to look to inbound it. They want DJ Ramses, the rookie, to be shooting these three throws as Brunson is called for the foul. And DJ Ramses, the rookie out of Syracuse, will go to the line for 2. He sinks the first one. Atlanta with only one timeout left, as the second one from Ramses is also good. 93-88, 26 seconds to go. Hawks call their final timeout. They're going to need a bucket quick. Here's Cam Johnson over to Brunson. Brunson is blocked. DJ Ramses with the defensive play of the night to likely clinch it for New York. Ramses back to the line, misses the first one, hoping to make the second to make it a 6-point game, and he got it. 3 for 4 from the line for DJ Ramses, along with the game-winning block. Trae Young heaves it up. It is good to cut the lead to 4 now, as Wiseman will inbound it once again back over to DJ Ramses, who's fouled by Jalen Brunson. Ramses looking to ice the game probably for good as he sinks the first one, now with 26 points, a career high. And then the second one for the rookie will also fall. 96-90 with 14 seconds to go. Hawks heave up a 3, and it is no good. Rebounded by Reddish. He is fouled. He would make both. That's pretty much how this game ends. The Knicks defeat Atlanta in a low-scoring, grinded-out game, 98-90. A really strong win for the Knicks, who were down really for most of this game, but we propelled forward in the second half, which ultimately led us to the win, our third of the season, putting us a record of 3-3. Good win on the road against a team like the Hawks, who obviously we're kind of rivals with. 20-4 for Trae Young, he was pretty solid. 18 for Jalen Brunson, he was pretty good too, although Young and Brunson were both terrible defensively. DJ Ramses, the rookie, was the best player on the floor. 27 points, he was great. 17 for Reddish, double-doubles for Collins and Wiseman, and then 11 for Diablo, who really struggled from the field. 4 for 15, 3 for 12 from beyond the arc. Overall, a really solid win, though. Our defense was fantastic for the most part in this game. And it's good to see the defense playing well. Good to see the guys buying in, because that's really what defense is about, buying in to winning basketball. As I sim forward, we get another trade offer for John Collins. The Knicks are going to offer is Mitchell Robinson back. I say no to both of those. As we go 0-4, we lose to the Kings, the Warriors, the Pistons, and the Sixers. So we are 3-7. I know it's not a good start, but I'm honestly not all that worried about it. The young guys are all really playing well. DJ Ramses is playing well. Coco Diablo's having a good season. Our 4 leading scorers are all within a point of each other, and none of them are John Collins. I think John Collins is really the only guy I'm kind of worried about. If he can step it up, we'll be in a good spot. Not to mention, Cesar DiCarlo is recovering from his injury faster than expected. He'll probably be back within the next week or so, so he'll be finally able to get acclimated into the lineup. And I think since our team is so new with a lot of different players, it's just going to take a little bit for the chemistry to really be there. But I think once Cesar DiCarlo Melo is back, a pure pass-first player. I think that's really going to open up the offense, and obviously he's a pretty solid defensive player as well. So I'm not really worried about our rough start. Hopefully I'm proving correct in the next episode. We're going to get through a large chunk of November. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace out.